Hello, this is Math 1120, Mathematical Foundations for Diagnostic Medical Imaging for Sonographers, coming to you from the College of DuPage during the fall of 2020. The title of this lecture is Course Specifics. The catalog description is as follows. Students will be introduced to mathematical applications and problem solving in the field of sonography. Topics include systems of measurement, dimensional analysis, application of formulas, probability, and statistics. The curriculum is designed for ultrasound program applicants. As you know, ultrasound is used as an ultrasound scan, and it's an important diagnostic measure to check the state of organs inside our body via sound waves. It is also known as sonogram, diagnostic sonography, and ultrasonography. We will study statistics during the first half of the course, and that will conclude with the midterm over the statistics. And the second half, we will study physics, and the final will be over the physics part of the course. I am teaching two sections of this course. The content will be identical, but the delivery will be different. One of these is called a NET delivery, and that stands for online asynchronous. This instructional mode allows students to engage in the class at any time of the day, so long as certain deadlines for the completion of work are met. Asynchronous online courses typically rely on tools such as pre-recorded lectures and discussion forums. It is especially appropriate for students who have increased or need increased flexibility with their schedules. Interaction within class can be accomplished through discussion boards, emails, and other means, like office hours. An asynchronous course can be self-paced, but can also have weekly deadlines. The second section of the course is called VCM, which stands for Online Synchronous. In the online synchronous type, both students and the instructors would be participating online in the course at the same scheduled day and time. Most courses in spring 2020 took this form after we switched to emergency remote teaching. An important consideration for this course is the times the courses are offered. Students and faculty will be expected to meet within the same times that the course are offered in My Access. This is going to be socially distanced though, so it is going to be a virtual meeting. Students will be encouraged to schedule classes appropriately to ensure that the class meeting times fit their schedules and do not overlap. Now, these virtual schemes provide increased flexibility not only for the students but for the instructor, and I am very prone to exercise this flexibility. So I will be posting lectures at various times and announcing this via course announcements and emails. Although I will not abuse this, students must understand it is incumbent on them to pay strict attention to these notices and the information I provide this way. We do have learning objectives. Upon successful completion of this course, the student should be able to do these things. In particular, these are physics problems associated with ultrasound, and these are more physics problems, and these are statistics and probability calculation. And we will include, but not restricted to, the following topics. And this is kind of my punch list that I check as we're working through the course, making sure I deliver the course that you have paid for and deserve. This is the academic calendar. To tell you the truth, this doesn't have a lot to do with our course because we meet on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I guess you should note that there's a vacation down here, and I would encourage you to look at this for various deadlines. But this is less meaningful than it is when we're meeting face to face. And we will be adhering to the final exam schedule, except this only applies to things that have a specific time. So this schedule strictly applies only to the VCM section, but it will influence what we do in the other section as well. And so we will be working from this date through the end of final week, and the tentative targets for the midterm is October 13th, and for the final exam, December 15th. But stay tuned because these are being negotiated and are subject to change as I work the negotiations with the testing center. The two primary references are we're going to be using Michael Sullivan's book for the statistics, and we're going to be using the book by Young and so on and so forth for the other. It's Sears and Zemansky. Now, some students rent these books and have done well. Some buy the ebooks from the bookstore, and they can rent them from the bookstore as well, and they do well. And some get by just fine on the class notes. You will not be harmed if you wait a bit before making a decision, and I would almost encourage that behavior. And so we're ready to begin a journey together. The road is long, but it's pretty straight. Maybe it's a little bit uphill, but we're working towards a great goal. In closing, time is precious. Each day must count. Do the math. It will make you strong. God bless.